Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Gavin.
I'm Lauren. Hey, I'm Kelly.
I'm Matt. And we're some of the Veggie Boys.
Young girls.
And we'd like to thank you for stopping by. If you're new here, please consider subscribing because we can grow a lot of stuff on the farm, but one thing we can't grow is this channel without your help. Here you go, buddy. That's a good way to start off the day with some happy babies. Welcome back, everyone. It's so nice to have you with us. Currently, we're working our way through morning chores. I'm having to work through morning chores by myself, actually, today. Everybody else is working on some other things. Matthew's setting up the farm market. Daniel's got some little odds and end jobs that he's taking care of, and something came up and Dad's not gonna be around today. Not only is Dad not gonna be around today, but for the next week, he's actually gonna be on vacation with my mom. Their anniversary is coming up and they're taking a little trip together. And if you ask me, that is perfectly fine. Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad. I don't mind doing a little extra work so you guys can have a good time. When it comes to morning chores, we are just about finished. I think all I have to do is collect eggs and dump some mineral in for the cattle. When I got started this morning, it was a little on the chilly side. The wind was blowing like crazy. Hopefully the wind doesn't blow all day long because it'd be a little more enjoyable to get what we needed to get taken care of. All things considered, we have got a beautiful day on our hands and I'm ready to get moving on to the next big thing. Meanwhile, the cattle are all looking at me saying, hey, yeah, we get it, buddy. Just dump the mineral in. Let's get going. Back up, ladies, I'm coming in, beep, beep. Excuse me. Apple spaghetti. Getting eggs collected was the last thing I needed to do when it came to taking care of the animals for the morning. My next job I originally thought was gonna be taking me out to the fields, but Matthew came down here. He mentioned to me that a local nursing home has just picked up a bunch of potatoes and that there was a restaurant that came and picked up a whole bunch of potatoes. So we're now gonna just run some potatoes through the washer. That way we have plenty. If anybody else shows up, we can get them bagged right away. when you switch from one variety to another inside the planter. You get some bins that look pretty funny. I think if the cattle had to have a #1 snack, it's probably potatoes. They love potatoes. We've got an entire bin of washed potatoes now down here in our storage area. While Matthew and I were taking care of this, Daniel was upstairs bagging up those potatoes. He had mentioned he was a few bags short, so we're gonna get these potatoes moved and we're gonna actually put a fan on top of them to try and dry them out a little bit more. By the time we get back here after doing some other jobs, we'll be able to get potatoes bagged, no problem. I'm currently taking the truck down around back because we need to grab some bins and pallets. A big job for the day is getting potatoes harvested. We still have, what, 3 long rows of potatoes that we're gonna have to pick. It's gonna be a little difficult without an extra person, with Dad not being here all day. However, Gavin showed up and Gavin is offering to help us, which is really, really nice. So we're grabbing some bins and pallets to make this a little easier on ourselves. Another thing that we're grabbing is 4 baskets of tomatoes. Now, it's gonna be a little difficult finding tomatoes at this point in the year, but our most important customer asked for them. Grammy asked for tomatoes, so we gotta pick tomatoes. Thankfully, the wind has died down a little bit. It's gonna make picking potatoes a little more enjoyable, but I mean, we'd have to get it done anyway, so it doesn't really matter. How hard is it gonna be to find tomatoes, Matt?
I don't know, but from where I'm looking right now, it's not gonna be a fun time.
Oh, yeah, anything for Grammy. It doesn't look that bad from up here, but the second you start touching them, look at that. Ooh, gross. So we got a little strategy. We gotta get under the plant. Anywhere there's plant coverage, we should be okay to an extent. And it's not like we're gonna have to store these for a very long time, so we're not too worried about it. These are all going to Grammy, so just about everything we find should be okay. But we also got to pick her nice stuff because it is Grammy. She'll let us know if it's not nice.
No? I got 2 that come to mind. The fry cook game. Yeah.
He's like, you gotta howl.
For late October, moving into November, the fact that we're able to be picking tomatoes today is kind of unbelievable. Last year we picked tomatoes for a very long time, but this is different. This is different this year. The tomatoes look so nice, and it's taken a little bit of time. We've had to walk the field a little bit to find little pockets, and I just happened to find a really nice one right now. But what we've got here is something that'll definitely make Grammy happy. I think she's gonna be making some salsa with these. She tries to make fresh salsa for as long as she can, build up the salsa reserves. That way we can sell salsa for an extended period of time. Those are nice.
My cousin Darren used to be a SpongeBob.
Daniel is now making a second pass with the windrower, getting all the potatoes put into one pile for us. This machine does a very underrated thing. Putting all the potatoes in a single file line, oh, it makes picking them up so much easier. Another thing that piece of equipment does is it vibrates, so the back, it shakes as the potatoes move up the conveyor. And what that does is it breaks up a lot of those dirt clumps, and it also helps to remove excess dirt from the potato itself, making them look a lot cleaner, and it makes it a lot easier on us when we're eventually washing them. This end of the field is looking really, really nice. There's not too many rocks here, but I know once we get to the other end of the field, that's gonna change. But doesn't matter. I'm gonna get picking up potatoes. We gotta get them all into the baskets and get them back home. Oh, the sun's out, that's nice. it warms the ground up a little bit, that'd be nice. Ground's a little colder today than it was yesterday. We just got the call that it's lunchtime. We got a decent amount of potatoes picked up, probably about 1.5 bins, but we'll get these picked up a little bit later on. We're gonna head home, get something to eat, and then get right back out here to do more picking. For lunch today, we've got hot ham sandwiches. We got some beans, looks good to me. Finished off with lunch and we find ourselves back out in the fields. We've got some sunny skies right now, which I will not be complaining about. I hope it heats the ground up a little bit. Kneeling in this soil, it gets pretty chilly. Thankfully, it's not as windy as it was yesterday. Yesterday with all that wind blowing, it just does not make these jobs more enjoyable, that's for sure. In the past couple videos, we've been doing a lot of potato harvesting, and I try and find something new and interesting to talk about potatoes every single day. I don't know, to just shake it up and make it a little more enjoyable. I don't know what else to talk about when it comes to potatoes. The potatoes look good. We're harvesting white potatoes. The variety's called Eva. You can use them for frying, you can use them for mashing, baking them. Whatever you want to do with these potatoes, you can basically do it. They're a good all-round potato. And they're all very round, you know what I mean? Because we've talked so much about the potatoes and the different varieties, let's talk about something a little bit different. Every single year, except for some reason last year, we always have a big harvest party once we're all finished with harvesting potatoes. We call it the potato party. And what we'd normally do is get together and we'd make all different types of potato dishes, mostly French fries. We'd make a lot of French fries. We've done French fries some years, we've done mashed potatoes, we've made potato pasta. I mean, it's almost endless with what you could do with the potatoes. And that's the whole point. Because it's such a big job and getting it done, we thought it'd be fun that everybody that helps harvest potatoes get together and we have the potato party. We eat a lot of potatoes. All I know is this year we're definitely gonna have to have a potato party, and we're gonna have to invite everybody from last year that we didn't get to invite to the potato party this year. I think we're gonna make French fries. These are great French frying potatoes. But yeah, the potato party I think is something my dad created to encourage us to pick, encourage us to get the potatoes done, because usually this is one of the last big hand-picking, last big hurrahs of the year. What I've always looked forward to with the potato party is we would make bacon, ranch, cheese fries. So we'd take potatoes, we'd slice them, we'd French cut them, we'd make the French fries, we'd take cheese, put it on there, some bacon, some ranch. Oh, it's just so good. And I think that's what I'm gonna do this year. I'm gonna have a potato party. That's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make sure we have the potato party. When it comes to the potatoes that I'm gonna use for the French fries, I probably won't use these white potatoes. They're very nice. They're perfectly like uniform. They're great for chipping, but
Andrew, you'll use this one.
Oh, this one? Okay, maybe I could use this potato, this white potato, but I'll probably end up using the yellow potatoes because the yellow potatoes, they're a little elongated and they're just better for slicing into fries, but I could probably use that potato, that's for sure. Doesn't matter, I'm gonna be eating a lot of French fries. A lot of French fries. A little bit of an update for you. We have made quite a bit of progress out here in the field. I'd say we're a little over 3/4 of the way done with this row. Now, something that's important to know is that we still have 4 sets of 2 right here. So we have technically 4 rows with the digger. Now what we're gonna do is go through and combine the rows. So we have 2 more days of picking and then we'll be all done with potatoes. Which at this point in the year, I've picked enough potatoes. I'm happy with the amount we've been able to get picked up, and when all the potatoes are done for the year, I'll be a happy man. Another great haul of potatoes for the day. We just got finished and we were able to get 6 bins and a few extra put onto our wagon. This is definitely something that you won't see me complaining about. Potatoes out of the field and in bins, just feels good. I will say though, from the past couple days digging lots and lots of potatoes, starting to get a little tired. By the end of the day, the body, a little bit sore, just a little bit. We've got those 6 bins on the truck. We're gonna be able to bring them up here into our storage area and fill up this area in the back a little bit more. So how's picking up potatoes today?
I think it went pretty well.
Went pretty well, pretty well. Are you like, are you happy to pick up potatoes, or is it kind of like one of those jobs that you're like, I don't need to do this ever again?
I'm happy to do it so I get invited to the potato party.
What kind of potatoes do you want? Fries, right?
Fries, poutine.
He wants poutine, that's right, that's right. Oh, very good. Look who we have here. Hi, Ronnie. What are you eating there? Do you have a cracker? Is it yummy? What do you got? Lily has a potato. Do you like your potato? What are you eating, Lily? Tomato?
Say apple. She's got tomato all over her shirt.
She's got a tomato all over her face, shirt. We just got home from work. How was work today? Was it good? Yeah, it was good. We had a great day, lots of picking, and now that I'm home, I'm pretty tired. I need a shower, and I need some food. I could be like Lily and just eat a whole tomato, just the tomato, and Ronnie's slamming cabinets already. But anyway, now that I'm home, that does mean this is where we're gonna be ending the video today. I would like to thank everyone for watching, and hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.